Today's a little bit of an update video. I'm going to show you what I think are the best Zelda trading cards that you can find out there, whether it be on eBay or, in case of the Japanese ones, on Yahoo Japan auctions or a similar site. And just something to kind of be on the lookout for, because these are really great cards. And to this day, I think there's just really, I don't know if my videos have maybe changed. I'm sure they've brought it to the attention of some more people, but in my opinion, these Zelda trading cards are just so under the radar still. Now, the first one we're going to look at are these Japanese Ocarina of Time trading cards from Cardis. So these are from 1999, made by Bandai. They are really cool. They've got some screenshots from the actual game, and then, of course, the text is in Japanese there. And I can't read that, but you've got these really nice illustrations on the front. And something to really look out for, you can see right now on Yahoo Japan auctions at the making of this video, a full complete base set of the non-foil cards, but they do have foil chase cards to be on the lookout for. So for example, here's the Link, and then they are numbered on the back. So here we have Ocarina of Time with both young Link and older Link on there, and this is number 1. So you see they do have the card order numbered there. So that's the first one I have in my binder here. Now the English Interplay cards are divided into 2 sets. You've got the Twilight Princess ones, which are harder to get, and then the later series by Interplay, which has a mix of Zelda titles in it. So let's just go ahead and look at the rest of the Japanese Bandai Cardis cards first. These Cardis cards, they do a lot of franchises in this style, and they're like these smaller cards. They're smaller than a traditional, like Magic the Gathering card, a Topps card. So here you have a bunch of the creatures and various races from Zelda. You got Ganondorf over there. Ganondorf, forget which one he's called there. I think it's Ganondorf. You got your enemies over here. It's not a big set. This holofoil chase card, nice little scene there. Go to the back, and it is number 42. So this is a 42 card set if you include the holofoil chase cards, and pretty tough to get. I checked Yahoo Japan auctions just today and only saw one complete base set listed there. I did that through JAUCE, JAUCE.com is the middleman site I used to look at that, and I didn't even do an eBay search. I didn't really look into it. So you might find some Japanese sellers on eBay or even some English sellers on eBay selling those as well. But again, in my opinion, this was underfollowed when I was going after it, and I think it's still underfollowed today. I would just guess that it is, that there's just not a lot of chase for this, especially with the card market being the way it is. Now we're in the Twilight Princess Interplay set. These cards are much rarer from my experience with this than the newer Interplay set. So all these cards are from Twilight Princess. These are just some extras I have here. So I just filled out the page with those extra cards. But here's where it starts. These are the common cards. There's common, then there's silver foil, and then gold foil. And I don't remember if there's tattoos associated with this. We're going to find out. So here's card number 1. See here with the ruby there. We've got Link, got a little bio there, and you have all these characters for your base set for Twilight Princess. And you probably can find these base set cards pretty easily. And just keep that in mind, that if it says complete set, a lot of times you see complete sets, but it's the base set, not the ones that it may not include the silver foils and gold foils. I love this one here, Ganon's Puppet Zelda. That's a cool card. And so I guess it looks like these are like a bronze tinted ones, and then you have these silver cards with all of the enemies here. And then these are the silver foil cards. So there are silver foil, basic ends with ook, and then the silver foil ones are cool. You get the different items that Link uses throughout the game. You have the hero's bow, the boomerang, sword, etc. And then he's got like wolf howl, riding Epona, so some other just kind of like things you can do in the game or different abilities. This is a neat card showing like Dark Zelda with the Triforce symbol on her hand, and a lot of these are horizontally aligned as well. So these are your silver foils, and that's going to end at Death Sword Rises. Now when I bought my silver set, someone was selling complete silver sets on eBay, and I don't remember if they had one or a few of them, and I bought a complete set of the silver cards by themselves, I think, and I kind of pieced these Twilight Princess cards together. I even bought these gold foils, which are the rarest in the set, separately. I spent a lot of money on these. These are really hard to come by, and they're really beautiful cards. You can see a lot better in this video than my other one. just how much they shine. Look at that. I mean, these are beautiful cards. And you've got some big hitters here. You know, one of my favorites is the Ganon's Puppet Zelda card. I just like, you know, these like sort of darker renditions of Zelda because you don't really see this in a lot of the Zelda games. Like you do here in Twilight Princess. We'll see another one of like a darker Twilight Princess Zelda that's in the later Interplay set. But you got Ganondorf here, and this one, the Link here battling. And these are just all great cards. You know, I think this one is the most expensive one, the hardest one to get. Maybe this one here too, Wolf Link. And Ganon's Puppet Zelda, I would think, and Ganondorf, I think, also. But I remember paying up a lot to get these separately and assemble this collection. And I believe you're starting to see some of these graded, maybe. I know you're definitely seeing some of the 2016 ones graded. But definitely, if you can, you know, if you're trying to complete this Zelda set, in my opinion, these Twilight Princess gold foil cards are going to be the hardest to come by, and people will want a pretty penny for them. Now, it looks like the Twilight Princess one does come with some tattoos. 2007. Yeah, that's correct. So this set is from 2007. We'll see the next Interplay one we look at is from 2016. And you have 4 tattoo cards you're looking for here to complete your Interplay Twilight Princess set. Interplay, beginning with E, is the company that made that Twilight Princess set, and also this one we're going to be looking at now, which is 2016 Zelda series. Before we get to the next Legend of Zelda trading card set, I want to show off. If you're liking this video, you're getting some use out of it, you want to see more videos of different things in my collection, definitely hit that like button and subscribe. These cards are, from my experience, from what I've been looking at, much more common, and they represent a variety of the Zelda games. The way that it's ordered in the binder, they go game by game. So here you have Ocarina of Time, and then there's like one foil chase card from that game. So here's the Ocarina of Time foil one here. Pull this one out so you can see the foiling a little bit better. So that is the foil chase from the 18 cards of the Ocarina of Time. They're all in this pattern. So you've got your 13 base cards from that game, the foil chaser, and then 4 of these event cards that are horizontally aligned. All right, the next game here we have Majora's Mask. So the chase here is this one right here. Again, you've got your 4 event cards. We have the Twilight Princess chapter from this set. And here's your foil card from that. Again, the organization, just like the other cards, is really good. So it lays out in a binder really well. It has sense to how it's organized and makes it fun to kind of go through and just see all the different games and the different characters and events, the foil chase card. Here we got the cover art from Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword is my favorite Zelda. I just really like the art style, the whole concept of starting in the sky and going down to the world below. I thought that was really neat and just had a good time playing. Once you get used to the motion controls that are, unique to that game, it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. There's one I never played. Maybe I tried it at some point, but don't remember it. This is Zelda. What even is this one? This is A Link Between Worlds. So pretty cool chase one here. You have the Master Sword as your foil. Pretty cool. They got a witch character in there. And kind of more cartoony design for the 3DS, I guess. Whatever, Nintendo Advance, DS, 3DS, something like that. And then to finish off the Interplay set, they have some specialty cards. So they have the silver foil 9-card pattern. And the back of these cards makes this puzzle. So these are just the backs of your special puzzle segment of it. And so I got a second series of those to show the backs of those cards, as well as the puzzle, both in the binder. And then these are your chase cards from the 2016 set. So just like you have your gold foils from your 9-card gold foil set from the Twilight Princess set, here you have your 9-card gold foils. Again, if you go on eBay, you're going to find that these are easier to come by. They're less expensive. And I want to say that you see these graded more often than you do the Twilight Princess ones, simply because the Twilight Princess ones are so hard to come by that, of course, you're just going to get less graded ones as well. And even the raw ones from the Twilight Princess go for a pretty penny. From what I've looked at, I haven't really looked into this too recently, but I would guess that the supply differences between these two sets is probably about still the same, no matter how the market's doing. But these seem to be more readily available. My favorite card from this, of course, you've got the Link here from Skyward Sword, is a great one. You got Skull Kid, you have Majora's Mask. I think those are probably the heaviest hitters, maybe Ganondorf. But I really like this Princess Zelda card. And I want to say this was like a $100 card at some point, kind of a little bit below that, a little bit above that. Maybe depending on if you're looking at a graded one or something. But I really like this Princess Zelda card because it stands out a lot. You know, the Twilight Princess game is very, more darker themed, and you just don't see Princess Zelda kind of in this kind of darker rendition throughout the games. This is really unique kind of way that Zelda is depicted. So I really like that. I think it stands out a lot. You got a lot more stickers here in the 2016 set. You see a lot more stickers. It looks like the 2016 stickers go all the way up to here, and then this begins a 2017 sticker set, also by Interplay. So there was some kind of 2017 release for that, which continues through here. And is it a part of this set? Doesn't say here on the back. So there's a Breath of the Wild series as well. That is a very small set. It is literally just this puzzle set, this 9-card puzzle. Here's the puzzle part. Here's the back of that. And I would suppose, I'm just guessing, because I haven't looked at this in a while, but that this was a 2017 set and that these stickers were a part of that. So that was a really small set that came out as well. And then this is a Japan-only set of Breath of the Wild. You can see the Japanese text there. Don't know too much about this one. I want to say I got this off of Yahoo Japan Auctions through Joss. And this is a complete set as well. So you have these 10 character cards, and then these, is it 8 scenes? And we've got 16 scene cards that go along with it as well. And these are kind of heavy cards. I think they're like a heavier kind of vinyl, something like that. Heavy kind of plastic maybe. And then these are just some extras. So those are 3 great Legend of Zelda sets to consider. If you like Legend of Zelda and you like trading cards, you want something a little different. I think that these are underfollowed because game trading cards, video game trading cards, in my experience, seem to be a little bit underfollowed in general. Graded video games people love, and people love trading card games and like Magic the Gathering, but for some reason, when you cross trading cards and video games, it just kind of seems more niche or underfollowed. But again, these are the sets you want to be looking out for. Checked a long time ago, you can get this binder on TCG Player, probably find it on eBay. Great one. It fits all these sets I just showed you, of course. So look out for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video very soon.